Hello, welcome to Board Games Daddy. So I've acquired One Piece card game Pillars of Strength OP03 box. So with the cards from this set, only from this set, I've built 6 decks, one of each color. So in the next videos I'm going to show you what I've built for each of these colors. Stay tuned. Well, let's try then the green deck. So green has 2 leaders, Kuro and Arlong. So Arlong is also yellow, but this deck will be focused on green only. So I guess I can swap leaders and try this deck in different ways. So let's see about. So disclaimer: I'm currently at episode 100 only on One Piece, but I've seen the East Blue arc, so I'm able to recognize these characters finally. Yeah, so Kuro here is 5 life, and you can pay 3 dons, and you rest 2 of your East Blue type characters, and you can set this leader active and rest up to 1 of your opponent characters with a cost 5 or less. So you sacrifice 2 of your crappies, and then you can make the leader active again to attack, and as well as you can rest another guy on the other side to kill. So Kuro is a very strange character because I don't know if this is the Wolverine version of One Piece, because what the hell is this blades coming from his fingers? So yeah. And then Arlong. Arlong was a big disappointment for me because Arlong was looking like the big boss from East Blue, but his fight was like he was completely beaten by Luffy without any kind of enduring the fight for long. It went so fast, and I was expecting a big super fight. But anyway, this guy has 4 lives, so be careful with that. But if you put 2 dons, and when you attack, you pay an extra one, you may play up to 1 character card with a cost 4 or less and a trigger from your hand. So when attacking, you can put the dons here, but you have a free character that costs 4, and that's trigger. So you need to have lots of triggers. Let's see if we can make it happen with what we have here on the deck. So let's start with 2 Kriegs. So there's a more normal version of Krieg, and this alternate art version of Krieg. I like Krieg as a character. I enjoyed more than what the fight with Arlong, especially because this was that kind of fight that goes into degrees. So there's a certain degree, and then he evolves by revealing another weapon, and then Luffy does something higher, and then they are constantly like going above each other until the end. So I enjoyed a lot Krieg. And you may play when you play Krieg, you may play 1 card from your hand. You may trash 1 card from your hand. You KO 2 of your opponent characters, rested, turned right sideways with a cost of 4 or less. So yeah, it's a good. This guy is to be played in a perfect moment because you clear 2 characters, and then you put him a Dawn, and he gains a double attack, which is very good because it kills 2 life on your opponent. Then I have a Jin here, 1, 2, 3 Jins, 3 Jins, and we end up here in the alternate art. So this guy was also very weak. It looked like very promising, at least on East Blue arc. He was like what just that. He was like he had this ball that looked like the gym weights or something, or the metal balls that you have in prison, shackled to the ankle of people. But he was using this as a weapon. He dresses like a prisoner, right? You see this one, you see it better. It looks like a prisoner with that thingy there on his forehead. And then this also may look like a lollipop. It's super strange. Like he's like very skilled in moving around these metal balls. Just that, and then Sanji just kick his ass. If your leader has East Blue, which is the case, right? Both will say East Blue and East Blue. Yeah. If your leader rest up to 2 of your opponent characters with a cost of 4. Okay, so yeah. The Nami. 1, 2, 3 Namis here, huh? With a knife. Okay. So she was the leader of the other deck, but she's also a character here. Look at the 5 cards on top of your deck, and up to 1 East Blue type card other than Nami, and add it to your hand. List upon the bottom of the rest. Okay, so this is a card drawer, and then Django, the Notician, whatever. When you play, you choose one here. You set up one of your East Blue type character, leader or character cards. You set up to one, okay, so as active, so you can make someone attack again when you play this guy, and or you can rest one of your opponent's characters, any character. So very strategic, can play both sides. And then cats, 4 cats, sham cats here. If you have a East Blue type, rest up to one of your opponent characters, it costs 2 or less. And if you don't have Bucci in play, play one Bucci. So Bucci is the other card that we'll see. And then Pearl is 4 pearls. So this guy is a friend of Krieg, so he was like full armored. But then I think Luffy kicking his ass. He's a blocker, which makes sense because this guy done nothing except protecting himself behind the metal. And then there's Bucci, the other cat. It's the one that you can play for free. KO one of your opponent rested characters with cost 2 or less. Okay, so it kills the crappy ones. And it could kill immediately if you have the other cat, you play it, and then this one. And I'm using 4 here. Then Chu from Arlong's crew. When you play it, KO one character rested, it costs 4. And he's like the professional kisser. Right there. And then another Fishman character. When you play, if your leader is East Blue, rest up to one of your opponent characters. So kill it after. And then this guy, the Swordman Squid Fishman. Nothing 4/4, which has a trigger. Okay, so we haven't been looking at the triggers to see if we can make Arlong worth cost and a trigger. So he needs a trigger. He needs a trigger. So Nami has a trigger, and the squid. This one has a trigger. So the fishmans have triggers. This one has a trigger. This one has a trigger. Okay, so Arlong will trigger with his friends. Okay, so now I have here 3 Mumush, no trigger, no fishman, but a filler here, and then Alvida here, 1, 2, 3 Alvidas. Alvida is just a filler, and then Buggy also. This character cannot be KO'd in battle by / attribute cards. So you know the cards have this thing here, which we never use, I think. And so he cannot be killed KO in battle by / cards. So basically you use him to block / attackers like this one, but not ranged fighters, strike fighters. Basically guys that use knives doesn't work on Buggy because you cut him and it just glues back again. That's fun. Makes sense, right? Okay, let's go to the attacks and events. Out of the bag, so you may rest up to one of your East Blue type characters, set up Kuro as active. So you rest a crap and you make Kuro attack twice. And then Arlong, I like this hand here that he has a mouth on his hand, like it's like rest one of your blue characters, East Blue, KO one of your opponent's rested characters with cost 3. And he also has a trigger. 4 of these. I got 4 of these. What about this? Deadly Poison Gas Bomb MH5. So that was a special attack from Krieg. And you can rest up to 2 of your opponent characters. It costs 2 or less. So you can put out of combat 2 characters. But just with cost of 2 or less. So this is a rare. Rare, but just rests up 2. Costs 2. I don't know. And then Django here, Hypnotizer is speaking with the kids here. And rest up one of your characters with a cost 1 or less, then up to one of your characters gains +1. So this is a crappy card. but then it has a good trigger, hopefully. Yeah, that's it. So this is the deck that I was able to build with the cards from the green cards from OP3. Yeah, did you enjoy this? I hope so. So don't forget to, if that's the case, to leave a like, share with friends. I have, if you are a fan of One Piece card game like I am, then I truly invite you to check my channel and the playlist that I have there. It content's all totally dedicated to this amazing game, and to the point that you consider then subscribing this channel and be aware of notifications for more One Piece content that I'm going to release, more videos, more decks, lots of things still on the pipeline. So thank you for watching to the end, and I hope to see you on the next videos. Goodbye.